Hello, welcome back to the Compliance Kitchen podcast. Today we will look at the May 12th executive order that was signed by President Biden. This EO is focusing on improvements to the nation's cybersecurity. The White House published a fact sheet in regards to this executive order that explained that the recent cyber incidents such as SolarWinds, Microsoft Exchange, and the Colonial Pipeline are a reminder that both public and private sectors in the U.S. Face increasingly sophisticated cyber attacks, both from nation-state actors and cyber criminals, and that, among other things, insufficient cybersecurity defenses leave these both private and public sectors vulnerable to more incidents in the future. The fact sheet also listed certain goals. I picked some of them for you that the executive order aims to accomplish, one of them being removal of barriers to sharing information about cyber threats between government and the private sector by requiring that IT service providers share this information, including breach information, with the government. The EO also aims to modernize and implement stronger cybersecurity standards in the federal government by helping to move the feds to secure cloud services and a zero-trust architecture. The executive order also mandates deployment of multi-factor authentication and encryption with a specific time period. There will be improvements to software supply chain security by establishing baseline security standards for development of software that is sold to the U.S. government. The EO is calling for creation of a pilot program to create an Energy Star type label so the government and also the public at large can quickly determine whether software was developed securely or whether the security of the software is adequate for the needs of the government or private entities. Further, the EO calls for establishment of a cybersecurity safety review board that will be co-chaired by both government and private sector leaders, and the board is modeled after the National Transportation Safety Board, which, as you know, is used when there are airplane incidents and similar situations. The EO also wants to create a standard playbook for responding to cyber incidents to ensure that all federal agencies take uniform steps to identify and mitigate a cyber threat. And there's also a call for improved detection of cyber security incidents on federal government networks by enabling a government-wide endpoint detection and response system and improved information sharing, again, within the federal government. The last bullet point that I've picked out, but there's more that if you want to, I suggest you check out the entire fact sheet because this is just a summary really of all the steps that the federal government wishes to take. There's also a call for improved investigative and remediation capabilities by creating an event log requirements for federal departments and agencies. So while this looks like mainly it touches on the federal government, I think that the executive order could potentially have impact on private companies since it calls for the creation of guidance on supply chain security in the area of software and the quote-unquote gold star type labeling program that the public can use to guide their software purchase decisions. So again, this is a summary of the executive order and the White House fact sheet. If you want to check out the details, I have a post on compliancekitchen.com blog and links to both documents. So that's it, a quick update on this, and I look forward to being back again.